Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, Alex Pereira defeated Jiri Prochazka on UFC 303. Now the question is, who is he gonna fight next? Some of the people that are being thrown around is John Jones and Aspinall. So both of them will be great fights. But the one that I want to analyze is John Jones versus Alex Pereira. We know that Alex Pereira is the best kickboxer out there in the world. And not only is he the best kickboxer, but he also has the strength as Francis Ngannou. John Jones was never never fought Francis Ngannou, but we know that John Jones is a better fighter than Francis Ngannou because he's a better striker, better grappler, better every all-round fighter. It's just that Francis Ngannou has a lot of strength and he could very easily knock out John Jones. Jiri Prochazka was not a bad fighter. He had a 13 straight wins and knocked out everybody. He became champion, and it was not until he faced Alex Pereira that he lost. And so there's really nobody in the light heavyweight division anymore for Alex Pereira. There's Ankalev, but I don't know. We all wanna watch John Jones or Aspinall fight Alex Pereira. So what do we know about John Jones? Okay, John Jones fought Dominic Reyes, and honestly, he lost that fight. The judges gave it to him, but the judges are scoring everything live at the moment, and they're missing things here and there, and that was not a good decision. If you analyze the fight slowly with pauses, reviewing, and all of that, then you will find out that Dominic Reyes actually defeated John Jones. So John Jones is a great striker, but he can be outstruck by people like Dominic Reyes, and we know that Alex Pereira is a better striker than Dominic Reyes. He's a better kickboxer, and Dominic Reyes doesn't hit as hard as Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira is just he's just like Francis Ngannou. He has that strength, and also he's very tall, just like Alex Jones and other fighters in this range. So Alex Pereira needs to be able to stay up on his feet. Cyril Gane was defeated by John Jones. Cyril Gane, everybody was expecting Cyril Gane to defeat him, but he didn't. But Cyril Gane is different. Cyril Gane doesn't know any grappling. Everybody takes him down. And Ngannou took him down, kept him on the floor the whole time, and he didn't have a response. The same with John Jones, except for like John Jones is actually a very good grappler that can submit fighters on the ground or anywhere else. So he submitted Cyril Gane very fast, and Cyril Gane never had a chance and never knew what to do to escape or anything. So I think John Jones is still untested in the heavyweight division. In the heavyweight division, if you get hit, you get knocked out. That's how easy and how fast it goes. And we know that Alex Pereira has that power. So I think but to be honest, John Jones is no joke. He's still undefeated. He knows how to grapple. He knows how to fight standing up. And if Alex Pereira can stay up, then I think Alex Pereira would win, to be honest. But if John Jones takes him down, it's good night, Irene, for Alex Pereira. John Jones is just good on the floor, and he's gonna submit him, or he's gonna beat him up on the floor. Yeah, so that's what I think about this fight. Aspinall is a very good grappler as well, but that's a 50-50 throw, I guess, a 50-50 chance for each other to win. The same with with John Jones. I think it's a 50-50. We saw also John Jones fight against what's his name? This other grappler. He's a commentator right now. I can't think of his name right now. Daniel Cormier. He fought Daniel Cormier, and Daniel Cormier wasn't able to take him down. So don't expect Alex Pereira to be able to take him down. And can John Jones take down Alex Pereira? That's still we haven't seen that yet. Nobody has been able to take him down and keep him there. So it's always been a stand-up fighting with other fighters like Adesanya, Vlahovic, Jiri Prochazka. Prochazka tried to take him down in the first fight, but he paid for it. He got knocked out with elbows on his to his head. And so that's what I think. I think it's gonna be a 50-50 fight, to be honest, and I would love to see it. I would love it. It would be the greatest fight of all time, maybe. John Jones versus Alex Pereira. I want to see it. I hope they make it happen. I don't want to see John Jones versus Miocic. I love Miocic. He is the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time, but the guy is like 67 years old. There's no way he's... maybe there's a chance that he could beat John Jones, but... Oh, man. It's just elder abuse, okay? It's not gonna be fun. All right, so let's listen to Bisping and let's see what he has to say a little bit.
Daisy is a man that has come over to the UFC and completely taken over the sport. When he'd already taken over the sport of kickboxing, he became the middleweight champ. Then he became the light heavyweight champ, and now, of course,
the best kickboxer in the world.
Is he going to go to heavyweight and become the first
Tom
ever
Aspinall,
weight division champion?
John Jones.
That is a big shout. It's a big task, but if anyone can do it, it's Alex Pereira.
And again, nobody has become a champion in three divisions. Alex Pereira conquered the 185 division and then 205 division, and now he's thinking about moving to heavyweight. And I think he has a shot. I think he can beat John Jones, and I think he can beat Aspinall. So let's see.
Pereira. In fact, he's the only man right now that is in a position to even think about doing anything like that. As we saw, he just knocked out Jiri Prochazka. It was an amazing performance. All you people watching this might say, hold on.
As I said, Jiri Prochazka was no joke. He had a 13 straight win, and the only person that beat him was Alex Pereira, and he beat him twice, so, and knocked him out both times. Amazing.
Didn't you pick Jiri to win? I did. I had a feeling. I thought that in the first fight, well, I know in the first fight, Jiri connected with some shots and kind of had him biting on the feints. I thought that might be problematic, but guess what? Pereira continues to improve. When he walked into that arena, he was stone cold. He was locked in. So was Jiri. It was the longest face-off ever, but it was one of the shortest fights for Jiri Prochazka. Right? The economy of the strikes, they're not loading up. They're just picking his shots, landing great jabs, feinting low, going high with the head kick. The fact that Jiri Prochazka was so kind of concerned about the low kicks, Pereira noticed that. It was all over social media. So he was looking.
The other thing that I have to say about Pereira, he throws the weirdest low kicks in the UFC. He doesn't twist his hip like other fighters do, like Jose Aldo, like Gaethje, like other fighters. He just like lifts his leg and kicks. So that's really unpredictable and very difficult to catch. So it's difficult for fighters to check his kicks.
Looking for that head kick.
He showed me the video of Jiri warming up, and I saw that he was trying to counterattack the calf kick. But I told Plino that he was doing a wrong timing. So I saw that he was too focused on not taking that kick, and he was keeping his hands down and leaving the head exposed. So I told him, I'm going to explore the high kick.
Of course, knocks him out with that left hook at the...
Okay, so this is what how Alex Pereira saw that the high kick was the right decision. He saw that Jiri Prochazka was defending his legs and was very he was very worried about low kicks, that he let his hands down. Prochaska fights like that all the time, but this time he was actually very worried about the low kick, and so Alex Pereira hit him on the head and knocked him out.
The end of round one, kind of saved by the bell, finishes the job just 12 seconds into round two with a cold head kick, okay? You know that. You probably watched the fight. So Alex Pereira right now is probably the most active star in all of the sport. Now, of course, Conor McGregor, he's the biggest star the sport's ever seen, but he's not currently active. He hasn't fought for 3 years. And the
I think
match
Pereira right now is the biggest pay-per-view
now, of course,
star.
He was the first ever double champ. I think currently the biggest superstar that they have active is Alex Pereira. And I think the fact that he just stepped up on short notice, he fought at UFC 300, headlined it, fought at 303, took it on 2 weeks' notice when he's on the other side of the world. He's taken over the...
The other thing is that all of these 205 fighters, they actually weighed 230 most of the time. I think Alex Pereira normally walks around at 232. Prochaska walks around at like 229 or something like that. So they are already in the they're heavyweights. They just lose weight before the fight and then regain it immediately after. So
he's beaten 5 former or current champions. He's been the champion of 2 of the divisions. And I think when you've done that and you've got the kind of support that Alex Pereira has, because make no mistake, people love Alex Pereira. First of all, they love the way that he shows up and does what he says that he's going to do. And by the way, he doesn't say that he's going to do that with any kind of brash arrogance. He's kind of, kind of a quiet guy. In fact, he hardly talks. He doesn't even speak English. But the support that people have for him is incredible. The man is a global superstar. That's why he was just down in Australia prior to accepting the short notice fight at UFC 303. So there was a lot of discussion on the microphone with Joe Rogan.
One of the things that's been discussed is you potentially moving up to heavyweight. Is that something we will see from you in the future? The audience...
Again, listen to the audience.
Joe
the
Rogan
audience
was
wants to see that fight.
Heavyweight to him. Dana White spoke about it at the post-fight press conference. Essentially said, let's see how these things play out.
I'm standing up there with the belt, and I had Joe Rogan in my ear the whole time we were up there. Let him fight heavyweight. Come on. Just do it. I know that's what people want to see. We'll see how this whole thing plays out.
Now, I've spoken to some of my friends that I do some broadcasting with, and there's a few theories going around. Some of these people, one person in particular doesn't work for the UFC, but he said, forget about John.
Yeah, so Alex Pereira has not been tested against grapplers. We don't know how he will do with somebody like Daniel Cormier, GSP, or Khabib Nurmagomedov, but in the heavyweight division. So it's a very interesting fight. We know that John Jones knows how to grapple, so can he grapple his way to victory against Alex Pereira? It's a 50-50 in my opinion.
Jones versus Stipe Miocic. They should do John Jones versus Alex Pereira, and then once and for all, they can say who the GOAT is.
I 100% agree. Scrub the Stipe Miocic fight. Stipe Miocic, I love him. He is the greatest heavyweight of all time. But he's 73 years old. Come on. We don't want to see John Jones, a young fighter, just beat up this old man. We don't want to see that. It's elder abuse. It's elder abuse.
He's the greatest of all time. Because Pereira is on track to be one of those guys, certainly in the discussion. John Jones is the GOAT. Whether you like that or not, that is a fact. And there's one point in time where we can have them both fight each other, and that's right now. I disagree with that. I think he should go up to heavyweight. I think it would be incredible, and I think the man deserves that kind of opportunity. Of course, in the light heavyweight.
Okay, so this is what's up. So Alex Pereira can wait for either of the 4. So we have Tom Aspinall versus Blades, or Blades, however it's pronounced that name. And then we have John Jones versus Miocic. Wait for either one. Whoever wins, then Alex Pereira gets a shot at it.
Division. There's Magomed Ankalaev sitting there, waiting, very confident. He actually came out with a statement just since the fight and said he feels very confident of knocking out Alex Pereira. And of course,
here's the other one that is up there, but
Dagestan, that would be problematic.
I don't care too much about that fight.
Right?
I want to see
Alex.
Alex Jones fight Alex Pereira.
He's not the bad guy no more, so I'll just fight anybody.
But I think when you've got somebody
Okay, so that's all I wanted to show you. I just believe that it will be a great fight, and I just don't think it's written on stone. It could go either way. I think Alex Pereira has a very good standing game, and I think he has a very good takedown defense that I think is gonna be more like Dominic Reyes versus John Jones. And the difference between Dominic Reyes and Alex Pereira is that Alex Pereira is a better striker and also has more power. He has the power of Ngannou. So, but still, John Jones is the GOAT, and John Jones is the best fighter in the world. So, I want to see it so bad. Alright, so that's all. See you next time. Peace. Bye.